What's going on, everybody? Well, as I start this, I'm actually making the thumbnail for the next video. I make the thumbnail on my phone, I email it to myself, and then I put it on the channel or when I upload the video. What am I gonna look up? Star Wars Legends villains. It's weird. You can't like put like expanded universe. You have to put legends, or it won't recognize what you're saying. Well, it kind of will, but it's not really specific, unfortunately. Uh, let's see here. I don't know what picture to use. There's really not any like official artwork of like villains. Oh, by the way, that's kind of what the next video is about. Villains. Try to have it up by tomorrow morning. If not, it'll be up the next morning. That in there. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun, man. Doing videos or more videos, more consistent videos. I don't really know what picture to use for the thumbnail. Oh, here we go. This would be perfect. How's everybody been doing? A couple people watching. Hmm. Ooh, let's email this to myself. No, I don't want to use that email. We need to use my personal email. Bro, Legends Con is coming up so soon, dudes. I can't wait, bros. Hmm. Cannot wait. I'm gonna go to YouTube and actually. Oh, I watched the video earlier today. Um, Hey, what's up, Kristen? Well, I've seen you before on some other people's streams. What your name sounds so familiar, but I can't like I feel like I've seen you other people's streams. I can't exactly point you to someone or like a video, but I feel like I've seen you before. You've been on Matt streams, haven't you? Good to see you though. Yeah, I've been really busy too, but clearly not that busy because I have time to do this. Okay, now I gotta get a oh, um um let me actually Instagram. I need to put my Instagram on my um like my about section. Oh wait, I actually got to get the thing. Sorry guys, I'm uploading this video right now. Well, I'm scheduling it. I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. Villain desktop save. Thumbnail looks good. Everything looks good. Oh, it's not for children. Public schedule. So tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Okay. Schedule. So that's scheduling. I'm in Discord. I've been on some streams a couple times, but yeah, your bio has no free time. Or your boy has no free time. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna be there, man. Oh, it's Christian. I said Kristen. It's Christian. My bad. Hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to go, man. It's gonna be awesome. I bought my tickets a few days after they were because I live like 20 minutes from the con. Like I don't it's a drive. So I got so lucky. So and my favorite author's gonna be there, Kevin J. Anderson. Uh so yeah, I can't wait. And there's some other authors and you know that I really like. And then there's of course, Matt's gonna be there. Scott, I think he's going. Arthur's gonna be there. Brennan, Marcel, Alex, Max, Titus is going. So many amazing people are going, and I can't wait. I know. Phew, I feel lucky, but at the same time, I like feel bad for other people because all I'm paying for is the tickets, gas, and whatever else I want to buy at the convention, which I'll probably bring like $100 on me. And to be honest with you, I'd probably just buy um what is it? The Supernatural Encounters, Joe's his Legends Con or the Legends Con 2 version. Actually, I may not even buy that because I already have two. I may buy the hardback because I want it in hardback too, but I already have two copies of it. I have the original Amazon not well, I do have the Amazon version. That's one, and then I have the original Donator copy the paperback copy that just announced. But I may buy a hardcover because I don't know. Well, I was lucky with the Amazon one because Arthur sent that to me. So, that was a blessing, because I think he had an extra one. He just went and sent it to me, which was great. So, again, thank you. I think I did. I think I made a stream about that. Yeah, you better start saving up, man. Start saving up. It's the only way you can really do it. But there's hotel reservations that they've sent out. In fact, I mean, I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat for you. Come LegendsCon official. You gotta do LegendsCon official now because the other group of people still have that for whatever reason, even though they legally can't have it. Anyway, is it lodging? Hotels and lodging. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the chat for you if you would be interested. I don't know how any of that works. As you can imagine, I did not look in I did not look into that. I don't need to. Uh, but I ordered one of those SD copies sure wish I could snag the last ones. Yeah, I think the Amazon version is still up. I'm actually not sure about that. I think part of me wants to say it was taken down. I don't know. It shouldn't be because the cover there's nothing like Star Wars on it. I mean, it uses the font, but I don't know. Covers are great though. I think it's the second book. Yeah, the volume 2 cover is my favorite. So, and these are gonna be the copies I read out of because my other one is precious to me. So it's actually signed by Joe too. Because back when he was first selling those, he basically said, if you want it signed, email me. So because that's when Legends Con was about to happen, and uh, he released that around the time of Legends Con, or I think a few weeks before Legends Con. So before he shipped them out, um, he said, if you want it signed, go ahead and get it signed, or he would go ahead and sign it for those that weren't going to the convention. I haven't even gotten any physical version of SE yet because I really want a version of Star Wars on it, loud and proud. Yeah. Um, let me show you I'm sure you've seen this before, but I actually haven't even touched this thing since I put it up here. It's probably all dusty now. Yeah, I need to get it. I need to dust it. Sorry, Joe. He's gonna watch this later and be like, "What?" I had to put it on top of my shelf because, um, if the book is so big, when I had it on my shelf, like half it would like fall over just like that. I don't know if you can see that. So if it be sitting out like it, but half it would just like lean over, and I didn't want it to damage the book, so I have it just sitting at the top of my shelf on its back. But yeah, but the cover, it doesn't have Star Wars Loud and Proud on it, but it does have Star Wars on it right here. Whoops, right here. So I can't wait to read this. I know some things that happen in it that I'm not really a big fan of. Um, it's a lot of it is just the non-Star Wars references I don't like. Um, I get Joe. I don't mind the how not no, I do mind the Howard the Duck one. It's the I mean I hope this is not a spoiler anymore. Even I'd rather people be spoiled on this before before they figure out when or learn about when they go in. But I don't mind Willow being a Star Wars. I feel like you can make that work. Um, but Howard the Duck, I get Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck's not even a Lucasfilm um product or property. The film is the failed film from the 80s, 90s, I think. But 80s, 90s, I don't remember when it came out. But I don't know. And even if it was a Lucasfilm product, it's Howard the Duck. Why would I want that in Star Wars? But sorry, Joe. Joe subscribes to me, watches my videos, so that's another thing. I want it all in one volume as well, not spread out. Yeah, I understand that. Well, technically, the Amazon versions are 2 volumes. The third volume, okay, technically it is 3, but the third volume is just it's the appendixes. It has like the different appendixes are really really interesting. Appendix A is actually Cult Encounters, which is technically the first part of Supernatural Encounters, but I don't think you have to read it first. Um, and then there's Appendix B, which is I don't know where it's at. Well, it's in here, but that's Appendix C. I don't want that one. Appendix B is excerpt from the Holocron of Lord Shadowspawn, which is interesting. And then Appendix C is called Coda from the Adventures of R2D2 and C3PO. And then Appendix D is the Atlas, which is by Corey Carter. She or he did that, which is pretty cool. And then after that is there another appendix in here? No, then after that it's the art gallery. Now the pictures unfortunately aren't color, but It's still cool. And then, of course, the acknowledgements, and after that is I believe the index. Is that what that is? Oh, it's endnotes, infernal endnotes. So it's pretty cool though. Technically, those appendixes are actually kind of important. Um, was an alien. I'm trying to. The Yeah, xenomorphs are mentioned in it. And then there's like tech from like Battlestar Galactica. It's weird. Um, it's certainly something that I don't like, and I don't even know if I don't know. I don't like it, but it's whatever. They're very small references, I think. Um, I don't know. I don't like it. Joe doesn't care though. He doesn't care. He does what he wants, and that's okay. I can't wait to meet Joe at LegensCon. He's gonna be there too. Well, I mean, he's helping put it together. Actually, he's part of the staff team for LegendsCon too. So let's see. The staff team here. So let's draw the guest list. I know who the guests are. And then yeah, Twin Sun. All the proceedings are going to Twin Suns. And then the team, Raymond O'Brien, he's the executive program director. Christopher Young is the executive event coordinator and treasurer. Joe Bongiorno is the executive network advisor. Randall Barnes is the executive event coordinator. Steve Barton, that's Stevie B. He is the social networking manager and social media / graphic designer. Chelsea Craig is the audio, visual, and theater technician. Henry Mengali is the audio, visual, and theater technician as well. I guess there's two of them. There's a third one. Well, there's three, four. Yeah, there's two more. Autumn and Ted Rice, and then Sam Raptor. I think he has an anonymous, I think, um, identification. Brennan, he's a social media content creator. Lightfoot, I guess it's all I name, is an actor, and then of course Kyle is the owner. So pretty cool, I suppose. Yeah, Howard the Duck would be worse, to be honest with you. But yeah, great team. I know Marcel was part of it. I don't know what happened with that. So before people ask me, I don't know. But he may still be a part. I don't know. He's not. He was. I don't know what's going on with that. Don't ask me. Probably shouldn't even mention that. But um, I don't know. So it's cool. Brennan's part of it. I didn't even know he was a part of it. Sorry guys, I'm sending a text real quick. Give me a sec. Okay. What you been reading, Christian? You been any? expanded universe stuff or reading other stuff. I've been reading Plagueis still, as embarrassing as that sounds. Or as it's as embarrassing to me. I've still been reading Plagueis, but I've just been so busy. Can't be reading all the time. In fact, it's actually that's not a lie because I got homework, dude. So even on days I'm not working, I still can't. I don't have a whole lot of time to read. It's one of those things, man. Doing school and work, it's always a big pain sometimes. I could have read a little bit more in the summer, but again, I was working. So the time I spent at school now, I was spent working back then during the summer. So it's weird. Also, also, I've been doing a um short story collaboration with Ken Palpatine. He also goes by Shiz. I think his real name is Nick. Um, it's called Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina. I just finished my story, and the story is I wrote the story on Gardula the Hutt, so I cannot wait till that comes out. I don't know when it's gonna come out. We got to get everything um edited. Of course, people have to finish their stories. I finished mine. It's in the editing process right now, so I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be awesome. Marcel's a part of it. Brendan's a part of it. Who else is part? I don't know who else is part of it. No, Gregory O. Scott, Hand of Thrawn is actually a part of it. He's doing a story. I think he's already finished his too. I don't know who else. A bunch of other people are part of it. Marcel, he's doing a Ben Quad. I don't know how to say the last name. The dude with the big old head. Ben Quadrenos, whatever his name is. Uh, he is. He's a very, very, very smart, intelligent guy. I really like some of the things he has to say. Um, he's actually not been on a stream. Well, he's very busy. He's a father. He has a job and whatnot. So he's a great, great guy. He's one of the first people I actually met within the fandom, and him and he's not only been really close friends, he's been a mentor to me, and so many other people. I think Brennan and Alex can kind of say the same thing about him. Um, it's just a wonderful, wonderful guy. I cannot wait to meet him, man. He's gonna be awesome. So he's yeah, I love Marcel. He's one of my favorite people within the fandom. Um, he's also one of the nicest and sweetest guys within the fandom. I can't talk. I can't. I mean, I can keep saying awesome stuff from Marcel. He's just great. Honestly, I've had very little time to read the way I wanted to. Last time I was on my reading bench, I was doing a reread up to the first time reading Fate of the Jedi. Left off on the Bantam era. Bantam era is great though. I've read. Ooh, what have I not read in the Bantam era? Um. Okay. See, to me, I think of the Bantam era. I think of all the Jedi books, but there was a couple of pre-Jedi books. I've read Shadows of the Empire. I read Bounty Hunter Wars. I have not read all Tales of the Bounty Hunters. I've read the Boba Fett short story. I've not read everything though. I've not read Tales from Jabba's Palace or Tales. What was the other one? Tales from Mos Eisley. I've not read that. I've not read the A.C. Crispin trilogy. I've not read Tales from the Empire, Tales from the New Republic. As you can see, those short story anthologies I've not read. Um, but I've read everything else. Oh, I've not read the X-Men books. I've not read those. But everything else I've read. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn. That's 17 books I gotta finish. Darksaber is great. I love Darksaber. In fact, I talked about that in my next video. It's one of my favorite books. Can't wait to get that signed by Mr. Anderson. It's a wonderful book, I think. It's one of his better books. Oh, I love all his books, but what's interesting about Kevin's work is when he was writing Young Jedi Knights, he said that his favorite book to write in that series was was this book right here. Lightsider, or not Lightsider. That's a different book. Lightsabers. What's interesting about that is this was my favorite to read. This is my favorite book in all of Young Jedi Knights. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. Um, this book is kind of what made Tenoch one of my favorite characters. It's very Tenoch centric. Well, Tenoch and Jason centric. Um, I just love this book. I love this whole series, but this one is this one specifically was just wonderful. It's a lovely book, and I can't wait to have him sign it. I'm gonna tell him, be like, I'm gonna say, Kevin, I remember when you said this was your favorite book to write. Well, let me tell you what, this is my favorite book to read. 'Cause it was awesome, man. It's awesome. It's a great book. It was a very sort of a character study. Maybe not. No, it's not really a character study, but it develops Tenoch a lot. I don't know if you've read Young Jedi Knights, but there's a lot of development for Tenoch in that book. In fact, the character she becomes is because of that book. Like she's forever a changed person after that. So is Jason to a degree. Not Jason as much, but oh that's awesome. I I I could never find those omnibuses at a decent price, so I kind of just collected the whole series individually. But one of these days, I do want to sell these. Maybe not sell them, but I do want to get the omnibuses and put those on a different shelf or put them somewhere else because that takes up a lot of shelf room when you have each individual copy. So it's definitely something that I need to fix. Not only I need to fix it, but it having those on a different shelf or somewhere else would just be it would help out my shelf situation because I only have one shelf that could be free, but it's not free because it's filled with doubles that I have and my guides, but I can move those. And if anything, I can get rid of the doubles and then just move my guidebooks. It's the same with my comic collection. Keeps things more organized, and it's usually better to. Yeah, comics are very different though because you kind of have to get collected editions. Um, like for example, like most like okay, I have one, two, three, four, five, five epic collections, and then I most of my comics are actually trade paperbacks. I love trade paperbacks. The Dark Horse trade paperbacks. I love the look of them, the feel of them. I know the content of them is not the best because some they do get some stuff wrong, but I love like I mean, come on, look at this, look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? I don't know. And what I love about them is they have like whole story. It's just a story arc. It's one story arc. It's not multiple story arcs. It's just one. And plus, like with collections, like I could have got this in one of the New Republic Epic collections, but Epic collections are difficult because putting them on the shelf is weird. Like for example, I have the Dark Empire Epic collection, but I can't put Lightsider in between Dark Empire 1 and 2 because it's Epic, it's collected. So I have to put it afterwards. It's just little things like that is like kind of a big deal to me. That's why with trade paperbacks, I can actually okay, I can put a story arc here, then a novel if it takes place there, and another story arc. That'll be better. The course on Nights Omnibus is so priced. Yeah, sometimes you just have to buy those paperbacks, but it's overpriced because it's out of print, and that's a problem with a lot of stuff. It's all out of print. What I would love for Del Rey to do, they can do this. They got the rights to it. These books, these Junior Jedi Knight books, reprint these in an omnibus edition, please, Del Rey, because these were never reprinted. These are all out of print, and they're a pain in the ass to try and buy out. I had to spend $20 on Kenobi's blade because I couldn't find it anywhere else, and I had to just pony up the money and pay for it. And Max, I saw your comment. I'm yapping about expanding universe. Yeah, I see you. See you. Yapping about Star Wars, dude. Your favorite. Anyway, um, I don't know what else to yap about. Max, when are you free, dude? So we can do literary of the Force do the next episode because I'm planning on doing it Sunday. I think Alex said he's free and Ken said he's free. Let me see here. Yeah, Alex is free and Ken is free. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you saw it ever, but I designed custom omnibus covers for Jedi Quest, Boba Fett, Last Jedi, Young Adult book series. That was so fun. Post shops my vibe. Shoot, do one for Junior Jedi Knights because I think there is a Lulu like custom that someone did, but you should definitely do that, man, because we need an omnibus for that so people can buy those. I mean, I don't know. All right, just let me know so we can talk about your favorite book series. Tempest was actually a pretty good book. I did like it. They're on the Lulu meta. What do you mean? Lulu meta, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Are you talking about like the like the meta folder? See, the reason why I thought that was got corrupted or something, and then like we lost everything, and then someone else was like re I don't know, I kind of lost track because I pretty much everything I wanted to Lulu anyway, so I didn't really care about it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. You fiend over Legacy of the Force more though, and Troy Denning specifically. Gotta throw in my Peter Griffin laugh, dude. Oh yeah, Darth Vader shirt, dude. Look at that. Found it at a thrift store, bro. Long time ago. Troy Denning is a terrible human being. I'm just playing. I don't care. He talks about politics too much, though. It's kind of annoying. That's why I don't. That's why I can't stand Troy Denning's Twitter account talking about freaking politics, dude. I don't agree with it half the time anyway, so I just don't like it. I don't know. He's a cool dude, though. I can't wait to meet him. I should, I should, when I meet Denning, I should tell him to sign like my pay because I'm gonna have him sign my hardback of Star by Star, but I should have him sign my paperback and say Noah's my favorite, and then post it online. I ain't sending it to Noah. I'd keep it, but that'd be great. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but that's where they are still, as far as I know. What do you mean allowed to say? Yeah, I can't wait for the panels that they're gonna do. I can't wait for those panels. Looks forward to this rock. This is actually not subjective at all. I'm kind of enjoying it so far. Mixed opinions so far on it. I'm on taking the next book I gotta read is Exile. Look at Alex showing up out of nowhere. Also read endings Halo books, so that's fine. How are his Halo books? What'd you think of them? Yeah, you should, but you're on my stream instead. You're on my stream, bro. I don't care. I should be asleep too, to be honest with you. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I gotta do math homework. I gotta FaceTime Sarah. I gotta go to confession, and then I gotta go work. Wild Magneto Alex is up here. They're all right. Yeah. What other books has he written? Do you know? I don't know, dude. They're not famous though. Maybe Alex is. Maybe Max. Uh, Also, Alex, that's a pretty cool series that you're doing. What was it called? Wayback Machine. That's a neat concept. I wish I could join, but I'm sure you figured out why I can't because I'm not anywhere near going through the EU chronological order, but or publication order because I'm still going through it just for the first time anyway. So, but that's a really cool series. I really like that idea. D&D said, okay, that's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it is. And there's some people that have that state of mind and it makes them into terrible people. It's true. Alex think you're famous. Yeah, he is. I appreciate the offer. The only reason why I really wouldn't want to join because I mean assuming y'all are rereading the novels, right? And y'all gonna talk about like novel stuff, and I haven't read those novels, so I appreciate the invite though. I don't I don't feel like I'd be adding a whole lot to the conversation because y'all are gonna be talking about the novels, right? So yeah, you're infamous, bro. You're infamous. Mm. I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer though, because I do need to go to bed. Nah, he's not infamous for that. He's infamous for bounty hunter slander, dude. Bounty hunter wars. Like, you remember this book? You remember that book, Alex? Oh Lord, these books are terrible. I do agree with Alex that those books sucked. The first one I thought was decent. If it stopped there, I would have been fine with it, but the other two were terrible. Oh, okay. Well, okay, if it's not required reading, then I don't know. Maybe I'll hop on. Just I guess y'all are gonna be doing Empire next. Well, not no, y'all are gonna do A Split of the Mind's Eye next, right? And some of the Marvel comics, and then you're gonna get to Empire. Just just come to just let me know. Dude, he's confessing church for the sin of a trilogy. Yeah, bro. They should have him go to Legends Con, dude, just so you can argue with him. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, good night, Christian. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, bro. But Alex, get Jeter to come with me to confession tomorrow, dude. Christian should be he's kind of famous. I recognized him when he joined. Well, I recognized him, but I wasn't too sure where I recognized him from. I thought he was on like a brand. I don't remember. Yeah, that would be great. And from what I've read, I think Stackpole a couple of years ago, he tweeted out like how he actually likes when people dislike his books. And I don't know if all writers have that mentality, but Stackpole does. And I kind of admired that. Um, especially since I didn't like Jedi. So, but it was really cool to see that. I just asked, what was it? Your choice to Lucasfilm that it's a trilogy. You thought the first book was decent, right? Because I thought the first book was decent. I liked the first book. It was the other two that ruined it. Yeah, it would have been. Well, that's the thing. It's like the first book. the Bounty Hunter Wars ends. It's the other two, they just carry it on. I don't know. It's gonna have us use some Jedi Count. It's gonna suck my nerf herders. I was so bored through the other half. I ain't even gonna lie, dude. I was so bored. Oh, I couldn't say. All I remember is obviously he's hunting Mirax. He dealt with like pirates, and then at the end, Jin Sarai or the Jin Sarai show up. That's all I remember. I don't remember any. You can ask me details. I don't remember. I was so bored in that through that series, dude, or that novel. Oh, it was terrible. Also, I've talked about this on I think on another stream, but in October, Matt and I are doing a series for the ExpandUniverse.com. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but we're doing a series on the ExpandUniverse.com for the month of October. So look forward to that. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun recording that with him. It was funny though because when I mean we recorded it all in one session and we would end the episode off and then Matt would pause and he'd start up again. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. And then he even made a joke and he said, "Oddly, we're in the same clothes." It was awesome. I love Matt. I can't wait to meet him. Should I ask Matt for his autograph when I meet him? Have him sign my copy of I Jedi, maybe? Really? As you can see, I didn't watch it. I see. I checked the website, but I don't watch everything that's on it. I have a really bad habit of not watching what my friends are making. It's kind of weird. I remember he offered you a lot of places. That little door that he has next to him in his videos, he offered you that too. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like the comment he made about wearing the same clothes. It was just I don't know. It was just funny to me. I wasn't laughing, but because I want to make it weird, but it was just it's just funny. But yeah, I don't want to talk about what we're talking about. I can't leave that a surprise, but yeah, I can't wait. Um, can't wait for you guys to see that. October is when it's coming out. That's gonna be fun. I've always wanted to do a series on the website, but I never asked. It wasn't really my place to ask, but at least I didn't feel like it was because it's his website. I was gonna wait for him to ask, but I knew he would eventually because he told me he was gonna eventually do something with do a series with me. But which, as you can see, he did, and it was fun. Well, I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes, or we're gonna stream. I'm gonna stream for another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head off. So, in fact, I may head off. I don't know when. Soon, though. Uh, Alex, do you read X-Men stuff? I don't know if you do, but damn. Do you read X-Men stuff? I do got Hulu. It's where I have the student Spotify account, and that gives you free Hulu access, which is really. I don't ever use it, but I have it. You've seen the cartoon? It's a wonderful cartoon. Watch the Bear. What's it about? Is it a cartoon? Mm, best show? What's it about, dude? How to describe it? Let me just look it up. Let me just look it up. The Bear. Oh, just in who's in it? Evan Moss Backrack's in it. Okay. Let's see here. Is a psychological or physiological comedy drama. Uh, so an award-winning chef who returns to his hometown of Chicago to manage a chaotic kitchen at his deceased brother's sandwich shop. Huh. Oh, it's Weird Kitchens. Okay. Yeah, I work in a restaurant, and as you guys know, um, and I've always loved like if I wanted to work in restaurants for the rest of life, I could, and that it is kind of like a if I struggle to find a job, I'd go work at a restaurant. I love restaurants. I love the idea of them. I love working in them. So I think that would be a show I'd actually enjoy. I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll think about it. Certainly sounds interesting. Corner behind. Somebody get me in. Big Sharpie that thing breaks. I mean, kitchens are kind of chaotic like that. Like in the dining room, I don't know. Do you work at a restaurant, Alex, or have you ever worked at a restaurant? I'm sure you have. I don't remember, um, but yeah, it's pretty chaotic in a kitchen, dude. If you never worked at a restaurant, it may seem like, peaceful outside in the dining room, but in kitchen, no, it can get crazy back there, man. So it gets more so like that with like fine dining restaurants. Yeah, it's not the same. But I I worked in a fine dining restaurant for like a day. I realized I hated it, but fine dining, there's a certain amount of discipline that you have to have for that. It's a very different experience than casual dining. It's mechanically the same thing, but fine dining is just, it's perfection is what is expected. Um, Obviously mistakes happen, but they don't mess with workers clowning around and stuff like that. Bad service, they don't deal with that in fine dining restaurants for the most. They shouldn't, at least, especially the one I worked at for a day. So it's yeah, it's I don't know, but casual dining is, you know, casual. You can be casual about it when you work. You can be casual. Guests are casual, atmosphere is casual. It's just one of those things. But I don't know. I do want to try fine dining again, see how I like it. But what I like about fine dining is they're typically not, for the most part, they're not chain restaurants. I get really tired of working in a chain restaurant sometimes because there's this real like corporate feel about it, and it feels like you're more so working in a machine rather than like a restaurant. Um, it's just it's really hard to describe that feeling, and I don't really want to work in that kind of environment. I want to work in an environment that's doesn't feel like that. Um, there's just like a fake it. I know I'm yapping here about restaurants, but there's a fake feeling. That's why I didn't like Applebee's very much. I liked the people I worked with, but in terms of the food we sold and the corporate part of it, I just don't like it. It makes the restaurant feel like just nothing more but a greed machine. And while like you know, a non-chain restaurant where it's just that one restaurant, right? Like a mom and pop thing, um, it doesn't feel it's not like that. Um, I don't know, but you like the restaurant rant. It's interesting. Yeah. I could be a chef if I wanted to, but I don't want to be a chef. I don't want to be a restaurant manager. I don't want to be a chef. I don't want to do any of that. Um, it's not my thing. It's a sandwich shop, but the brother kind of wants to turn into fine dining, which is a transition, most definitely, especially going from a sandwich shop to a fine dining restaurant. It's really different. But like fine dining, what I think is kind of cool about it is you actually have a proper like dinner service time. But in like casual dining, and this is another reason why I don't like casual dining, everybody's walking. You don't with casual dining or with fine dining, you know for the most part who's going to come in. Now, the one I worked at, we did accept walk-ins, but 90% of the time, the people who were going to dine there, they had a reservation. So, but in most casual restaurants, they don't accept reservations. It's a first come, first serve kind of thing. And I don't know. I liked the idea of, okay, this is when dinner service starts, this is when it ends. Usually it closes when it ends. Um, yeah, it's I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Okay, that's cool. Sorry about my restaurant rant. I've been in what restaurants since 2022. So anytime, every time I've only worked in restaurants my whole life so far. So it teaches you good things, so people skills, all kinds of stuff. But I do think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Or I know I said 15, but I'm kind of getting tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But let me see this here. Third episode of season two is a flashback Christmas episode with the family. Immediately following that, an EP called Forks, which focuses on a character named Richie. How about gonna produce to it? Okay. Well, I appreciate the recommendation. I'll check it out. Maybe we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Alex, you need to go to bed, dude. I need to go to bed. So y'all have a really good rest of the night, and thank you very much for joining. And tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, brand new videos coming out. So thank y'all for watching.